Welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort, a Disney Vacation Club hotel. We're checking in for a few days. Come on along, we're going to show you what it's like. Hey everybody, welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. This is a Disney Vacation Club resort and we happen to be members, but you can also book these rooms directly through Disney on their website. This happens to be a deluxe studio. Today we are in a preferred view room. For reference, if you want to request it, if you like the view, this is room 8654. And again, it is a studio. This happens to be a dedicated studio, and the way I know that is there is no door that would connect to another room. So the way these work is if it was a two-bedroom, you would have a door that would connect you to another room. So that would be a different point category. But so this is like a little foyer area. They do have some hooks, which makes it really easy to hang, your park bags, your hats, maybe your ears. If it's chilly, even a coat or a raincoat. They do have a nice little table here that you can also keep some things on as well. Over here, one of the first things that most people are interested in is storage. So it has ample storage. It does have a vacuuming and ironing board because this is Disney Vacation Club. That is just part of what comes with the points. Extra bedding, there is an iron up there, a safe, laundry basket. Studios do not come with a washer and dryer. Anything above a studio level in a Disney Vacation Club will come with a stackable washer and dryer. One of the great things about the Riviera Studios is you get not one shower, and it is a beauty of a shower. It's a walk-in shower with a rain head shower head and also a detachable. It has a little bench back there, which you'll be able to see better on some of the footage that we have, is that you get two showers, a shower and a tub. There's only a few resorts that offer that in the studio level. I believe it's here and then the new Polynesian Tower. It's something they started with this resort. All of the doors here are pocket doors. So you can close off this area where you have your toilet and one shower. So if somebody's getting ready in here, or if someone's getting ready on this side and you just needed to use the restroom, you could do so. And then this is just the standard vanity. It does come with a hairdryer, extra towels. They did convert over to pump hand soap and body lotion. Used to be all bars. And then inside the shower as well for your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, it is a pump. But this would be the tub. So if you have littles who need a tub, or someone who just wants to take a bath, you do have the tub and shower combined. And again, another sliding door. which then lets you back into the area that we came into off of what I guess you could call a foyer, into your little mini kitchenette. So you have a microwave. It's usually stocked with paper goods more so in the studios. This toaster, ice bucket, glasses, plates, silverware. Some of the studios have plastics instead of glass because the studios don't have a dishwasher. But Riviera gives you all actual dishware. And then this would be like, there's paper towels and, scrubby for doing your dishes. And then that would be the trash. Refrigerator, there is no freezer. You might want to check, some of them are not full refrigerators. They're more, they call them like a cooler. So depending on what you want to put in it, it might not be a standard refrigerator temperature. And it comes with a Keurig, and you get, some different selections of coffee and tea, creamer, sugar, whatnot. The studios come with one queen size regular bed, a queen size Murphy bed, which I will pull out with the sofa, and then you have a twin bed here as well. So these studios will sleep 5. And little, table and chairs. There is extra storage in here that you can use. You can fit your suitcases under the bed, which is nice. And then another feature of the beds as well is there are more drawers. So you do get ample storage in these rooms, as well as there are drawers in the 2 nightstands. And you have ample places to store all of your devices. They do have Hey Mickey or Hey Disney. It's an Amazon device, and it's fun for kids. I mean, we don't really use it, but you can get some information from it. I know it plays games and does different things. I think you might even be able to use that to set up a wake-up call. So let's see if I can get this bed down. Pretty easy, some fun decor. Each resort has their own different theming on what you might get as your mural. So this is what happens to be at the Riviera. But as you can see, it's easy down, easy up. It's a twin bed. We have had our young adult children fit on there. If you're really tall, you're not necessarily going to, but an adult can sleep on there. And behind this here, you will have a queen size Murphy bed that folds all the way down. They actually are pretty comfortable. We have stayed in the other room category in this resort. It is called a tower. It only sleeps 2, and the only bed is a pull-down Murphy bed. It is a very small room, a large bathroom, but it's a nice room for 2 if you're looking to conserve on points, or maybe you're doing a quick trip. They all have great views though. But so that would be an extra bed for a queen size bed. And again, like I said, we have a preferred view today, although in our experience, no rooms in the Riviera have bad views, even over the parking lot, because you do see over into Epcot and you can see the fireworks. So from up here, we are on the last room on the end. So we can see they have bocce ball, they have, all sorts of little games, they have some swings downstairs. On the right is what they call the quiet pool. And to the left, you cannot really see much of the pool, but that would be the family pool. There is a slide, splash pad, and then there are some little tables. And as you can see straight across, we can see the Caribbean Beach Resort, which you can walk in a loop, or if you're a jogger, you can run. It connects all the way through, and you can see the Skyliners. And the Skyliners from the Riviera will take you to Epcot, or they will make a stop at the Caribbean Beach Skyliner station, and then take you on to Hollywood Studios. Those are the only 2 destinations. Well, and it goes further to Pop Century and Art of Animation, but only 2 parks it goes to is Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So this is our little patio with, little chairs. They have the Riviera logo on them, and some little hidden Mickeys you can see in the guardrails. And like I said, we typically stay in a standard room, standard view, because at the Riviera, we can watch the fireworks, we can see the Epcot ball, and on some of them you can even see the Skyliner. So there is a decent point difference from a standard to a preferred. So for our preference, we usually just stay in a standard. And it's the same exact room, it's just a difference on what you're gonna see on a view. Have you ever stayed in a DVC room, Disney Vacation Club room, or at the Disney Riviera? It happens to be one of our home resorts. We also own at the Boardwalk. Let me know down below in the comments. Is this a room you'd be interested in staying in?